Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I want to talk about a few watches that are on my watch radar, watches that I'm looking into purchasing. I'm doing some research, I'm considering. We all kind of have that, right? Where there's a few watches on our list that we are looking into for the next purchase. So let me know what's on your radar in the comment section. I think this would be a good opportunity for us to network a little bit. Maybe one of us knows where there's a good deal to be had. So for me personally, there's a watch coming out tomorrow in Japan that I'm very excited about, and that is the Marinemaster 300, but in the sunray blue dial, blue ceramic bezel combination. I love the Marinemaster. I've owned several, I've reviewed several on the channel. Very, very familiar with the watch, and I think, oh man, Seiko, they sure know how to do blue well. So I think the blue dial combination could be very exciting and would look awesome next to my blue coral sumo. So that's one that I want to see some more real world pictures of, because you guys know Seiko stock pictures are pretty lame. So that's coming out tomorrow. I'm excited about that one. The next watch is a Speedmaster Sapphire sandwich. I've owned the Hesalite. I think it's a very, it's an iconic watch. It's a very fun watch. But the Sapphire sandwich, it goes up to the next level. I borrowed one about a year ago for a video, and ever since then, it's been on the radar, man. It's so well done. I love seeing the movement through the open case back, seeing the nicer finish work, not seeing a plastic break. This one is one I'd love to own long term. So those ones sell for around $4,800 in new condition. I think retail price is around $6,300. Now the next watch, it's a little out there. It's the Tudor black base steel and gold with the champagne dial on the two-tone bracelet. I was at a watch event here recently at my AD, and I saw this watch. It was, they carried Tudor, and it just totally surprised me. I loved how it looked in person. I loved the warm luster of the precious metal and the champagne dial. It looked awesome on wrist. It tied in very well with my yellow gold wedding band. And the model as a whole is hard to beat. It has the best bezel action on any diver, probably sub $8,000. It's very well done. It's a little thick, yes, but I like it. I like the design. And the champagne dial, man, that's really where it's at. It's not popular here in the United States. I've seen a couple guys that own them in Europe, but it might be a little too loud, a little too ostentatious, I think, or old man, right? If you look at this, I see a little bit of Surdy Submariner influencing, but I love it. And maybe part of the draw is that it's not super popular, it's not super hot, it's kind of out there. And I could definitely see owning and loving this and wearing it on game days, supporting my 49ers who are finally doing good, as opposed to wearing my Blingmaster 5000, which I normally do on Sundays. So anyways, that's one. The next one is a more affordable watch. It's an Oris Diver 65. I've owned the 40mm in the past. I've reviewed the 42. I'm just not sure which one I want to go with. If I want to go Bico, if I want to go the smaller size or the larger size, I just know I need it on the bracelet. I'm a bracelet guy. And although the watch is not a very technically impressive watch when it comes to the specs and the water resistance and the bezel action and such, but it's a very compelling model as a package. It's easy to see why it's very popular. The retro design, the size, the originality, the independent brand factor, it's a really great one. So that's on the radar. And then the last one is going to be a high horology piece. I don't own one of those. I don't own a dress watch. And so I think the Glashütte original Panomaticlunar would be the perfect addition and one that I would just love to own and be very proud of. Some people call it a budget Lange, and yeah, I could agree with that. It is a poor man's Lange one, even though you're still going to be spending thousands of dollars on one. I love the 3/4 rotor and the mix of complications. It is a very well executed watch. Again, I'm not sure what color I want to go with, whether I want to go with the popular blue or perhaps the white or the anthracite. I hear they're all gorgeous. So I need to do a little bit more research on this one to see which one I would enjoy, because this is a watch that you want to purchase right the first time. You don't want to be flipping one of these. It doesn't have a very big secondary market, and they take a crazy depreciation hit generally, especially on a bracelet, because you just don't see them on bracelet that often. And, you know, yeah, so I got to get it right the first time. I got to do a little bit more research, but this one would definitely be my high horology piece, my dress watch, my most horological significant watch. And I just think that would be a great addition. So that's what's on my radar. I've got other watches, obviously, that I'm mulling over and thinking about, as I'm sure you are. But let me know what's on your radar in the comment section. Maybe we can do a little bit of networking. Thanks for taking the time to watch today, guys. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next video.